Hello everyone, and welcome to my Arcanist PvP build guide. In my personal opinion, subclassing benefited PvE more than PvP. And the reason why I think so is because every build is the same now. Want to do a meta build? Combine Assassination, Animal Companions plus Stormcalling or External Light. Want to make any other good build? Add basically the same skill lines I just mentioned. It's understandable, but it completely ruins class identity. Like, absolutely nukes it. Like it wasn't dead enough before. And the last thing I want to do in PvP is to place the same class on every character. So after subclassing dropped on console and I started testing different builds, my goal was to make builds which will feel like you are actually playing the class you are playing and not just take some class as base and adding Nightblade, Warden, Sword, Blur skill lines. And also my goal was to make those builds still good and playable. For some classes it's still possible to play pure class and do just fine, and for others it seems like it's not an option anymore, because they feel way weaker than they used to be. So with that being said, let's move to my first build in this update. And this will be the only build where I didn't change anything at all, because this build still works. Like I was saying, I want to save class identity if it's still decent and playable, so I didn't touch damage and tanked skill lines. Because if I'm playing Arcanist, I want to be using Flail, and I want to be super tanky with the best damage shield in the game, all the mitigation passives, and sustain. Same thing with OP crowd control, Rune of the Colorless Pool and Rune Guard of Still Waters. So those two lines stay. From the Healing Arcanist line I'm only using one skill. Heal itself is pretty good and generates cracks, but the most important thing is all the passives it gives me from healing skill line. Increasing healing done by 4% for each active cracks. When you generate cracks, you restore Magicka and Stamina. Magicka and Stamina recovery increased by 18%. And finally, with your Curative Rune Forms ability slotted, you reduce the cost and increase the strength of your damage shields by 10%. There is no other skill or skill line that would benefit more to the Arcanist build than this one. And even if I wanted to change it, there is no point, because I only have bar space for just one skill, and Rune Mend gives me too much good stuff for this build to trade it for something else. So I'm basically using the same build with the same sets as before. If you want an in-depth explanation, you can check my previous Arcanist video. Link will be in the description. And I think that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.